Hello everybody, it's Rhonda. Welcome to my channel. I am going to do a little short video while I do a little walkthrough in my garden to tell you what's been happening um, as far as being on YouTube since May 17th. Um, a lot of things have happened in my family and I hadn't been doing any like real videos where I talked, but with Gladiola over there. But since May 14th, I think, I had mentioned a while back in my videos about having a house guest, and my brother was gonna come and stay with me for a while. And as you know, I was taking care of my sister. Well, we had me and another sister, so we kind of took turns, but I did have that sister. So a week after my brother came, he ended up having a stroke. And he was in the hospital a week or two, and then he's with me now. Um, gonna have some doctor appointments because he's needing physical therapy and some occupational therapy. And he is a veteran, so the process with that, it took a little while, but I have that situated. And then last Monday, some strawberries, squash, sunflower getting ready. Little bee working back there. So back to the story, in which I'm gonna talk while I show a few things. So on top of that, last Monday, I had a nephew that died, my sister's son, and a few days after that, his dad had a stroke. So a lot has been going on. Another little bee, but walking out here, I do it every morning, and it helps. Um, we still hadn't had the funeral for my nephew because we are waiting for some things, and his dad is still in the hospital. And then a good thing that did happen is that same nephew, his daughter was expecting a baby, and she had the baby Thursday. So just a whole lot going on, but just trying to keep busy doing things, and my garden helps. All of these, I'm thinking they were garlic or cloves, allium, or one or the other, but a lot of pretty blooms. And I did put these in some flower arrangements, and they are holding up real good. My little gladiolas, they have just about had it, and they were so pretty. But um, peppers down in here. But that's what's been going on. And this gladiola here, I don't know if the color is showing up, but it is so pretty. It's like yellow and a coral color, a little dark burgundy, but this one is so pretty. Um, Cosmos. These are potatoes, but on the top there's that pretty little bloom here. Tomatoes are doing pretty good. And hopefully these get to be some big tomatoes. They're the heirlooms. Here's another tomato plant. And I don't see any tomatoes on this one. Squash, that asparagus. Hopefully next year I have something on them. Beans, and they're flowering. My corn is little because the person that cuts the grass ended up cutting my corn down when it first started coming out. These are my pots. Kale, squash, onions, uh, beets over here. These daylilies, and this is another pretty color. I do have some yellow, more potatoes. And these are sunflowers getting ready to bloom. These. And then over here is another tomato plant, but it is full of tomatoes. And the black eye, I mean, echinaceas, they are doing good here. And I guess they were coming from seeds because there are a few in this little bed. Another tomato. And this wagon is going to be filled with zinnias and cosmos. I just threw some seeds out. And I want to show you my hollyhock. And I was so tickled to get this one. But it is so pretty. Something was eating the leaves. I don't know, but I did sprinkle some of this Selvin dust. But I love this hollyhock. But again, a whole lot going on. But hopefully I can come back. But I want to thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and I will hopefully talk with you later.